All right, I'm going to talk about Dark Plants Deload here real quick. This is only going to work in OpenGOAL. There is potentially a way to do it on PS2, but it doesn't work quite the same. So this is really just talking about OpenGOAL. So the way it works is the game has a list of all these dark plants in a specific order, and it checks if you've cured each plant in the list. And basically, if it gets halfway through that list and finds a dark plant that is dead, it assumes that you've then like finished the whole thing and will spawn the power cell. So you just have to cure one or more plants and then deload the next one in the list, and that's pretty much all there is to it. So how do you deload a plant? Well, each of the plants is like its own actor. If I fly up here, you can see each one, has its own name. We got Dark Plant 69 here right at the front. And each one has data about where it should or shouldn't be visible. So if yeah, you can see it already disappears a little bit. If I go like, to the other side of the level, you'll see a lot of them disappear because the game knows, there's no point in spawning the actors and dealing with all that if we're too far away. And so we're going to actually use that to our advantage. So turn this off. So I am actually in our practice mod where we have a little tool that will show you exactly which plant is next in the list. So this is the first one on the list, and this is the second one on the list. And if we get on the zoomer, I will show you once I cure this pink plant. Now it knows this is next in the list, and then this one, and then that one, and then this one, etc. And basically, I've cured one, and I'm going to hope that I can deload the next one by going over to this area where I know stuff deloads, and that's it. The game assumes I've done them all and gives me the cell. And then you just drive back over and get it. That's pretty much all there is to it. One thing that is important here, let me just reset things. Yeah, I don't need Jack for this. So one thing that is important, you see how things like despawn. This only happens in OpenGOAL when PS2 actor viz is enabled, and this basically means using data that was used on the PS2 to decide whether stuff was visible. If you turn this off, it's also like historically known as all actors, but it basically means actors never despawn if the level they're in is spawned. So eventually, if I despawn Basin, they'll go away, but it doesn't, despawn them just because I'm on the other side of the level. So you need this. The setting has to be on in order for the Dark Planet Deload to work. Yeah, that's pretty much it. On PS2, you can kind of do the same thing by getting the zoomer like up here, and it will deload them.
I just knew.
But for whatever reason, coming over here doesn't seem to work on PS2. So this trick is kind of an OpenGOAL only, realistically an OpenGOAL only thing at the moment. Yeah, I think that's it. Let me know in the comments if you have questions. I'll try to answer anything else. Cheers.